take some of that energy away on this end.
Work those legs early. This is one of the things Mikal Bridges talked about with,
especially on the defensive glass. Canada is probably the best offensive rebounder in the game.
Suns turn him over again.
And Covington's one of those guys that can help out and get back to you and bother your shot. And Frank has to know that.
Lillard on the drive, gets it high off the glass and gets Portland on the board. 41% from deep over the last 5 games for Mikal.
DeAndre blocked that one.
DA did get a piece of that one. Jones able to recover.
Smart play by Jones. He had to reestablish himself in bounds before he touched the ball.
Lillard trying to create some space. Booker closes him off. Doesn't matter.
Felt he got fouled. Officials didn't see it his way.
Lillard splits the defenders, but Bridges, the warden, puts him on lockdown. Runs the floor, gets the payoff pass to DA.
Especially at that size, that he's going to give you a head fake. He's going to give you a ball fake. He's going to try to get you off your feet. And you just got to be willing to give him that 2-point shot.
Matching up with Covington checking back in as Dario Saric making his first appearance.
And in this case, you know, Portland, be careful what you wish for. I mean, maybe targeting Ayton early. He's trying to figure out, Eddie, how you doing that, man?
Bridges looked like he had hand on it momentarily, but the Suns eventually able to pluck it away from Lillard. Rising up, firing a 3. Book goes boom early. On 5 of 7 shooting from deep. The Suns scramble the double team now at Lillard. Sets up the 3-point look for Covington.
Well, maybe not.
Lillard working that left hand, able to get inside.
That's too easy. Starting to go pick some lottery numbers now.
Here's Rodney Hood. Backdoor cut by Lillard, who was able to slip behind Bridges.
They see you overplaying him, and that gives him a clear lane for a backdoor. So that's a preset play. And that's how they react to anybody overplaying them. The weak side immediately spaces out.
Covington will head to the bench. Training staff will take a look at him. Lillard a 94% free throw shoot. Season high 19 points. It's a high in a Suns uniform as the Suns turn him over again. Here's Crowder in the open floor. Sidestep. Well, and it is usually the case, you know. You're always feeling better on the offensive end of the floor. As the Suns tap it up.
Yeah, he's got to just jump up and dunk down. That's good hustle, though, by DeAndre. Where's the shot blocker for Portland? Man, nobody should fear you out there.
Cantor able to sneak in behind the Suns D.
Lillard finding Jones Jr. on the baseline, able to get the loose change and put it in.
To where Dame is just getting a good view of guys underneath the basket. Two layups right now because the Suns have extended their defense out, afraid of that 3.
Well, and this isn't Dame Lillard from 3 or 4 years ago.
And the Chris Paul. Can't ignore Chris Paul, man.
Well, I was going to say, he's getting a daily up-close personal lesson as Lillard fires over the top.
In regards to a big man that he can take advantage.
Suns by 6. DA closing out, sets up the double. Lob over the top again. Exact same play to Derrick Jones Jr. He's got a dozen coming off of the season high 19 in Memphis. Lillard with a step back.
Yeah, that's over Mikal Bridges.
Taking away some of that aggressive driving. When you see that crazy range that he possesses, is Cantor knocking it out from behind.
And that's a layer where he doesn't have to worry about anybody blocking his shot.
Lillard on the drive. Suns just 4 turnovers for the game, and Lillard again just was right inside. Suns 1 dribble, 2 passes right to the rim for Devin Booker, who's got a game high 24. Here's Trent Jr. able to knock down a little elbow jumper. Book switching out now on Lillard. We've seen the last couple of possessions. The Suns throwing some different looks at him. Jones Jr. just sidestepping Ayton. DA nearly tapped it over to Bridges. Shot clock at 2. Lillard from the corner. DA with a rejection. Tipping it up and keeping it alive.
because they are really backing off of him.
Yeah, he's shooting 59% from the field here in the month of February. Suns on a 10-0 run here. Lillard on the drive inside, and that'll be a travel. Wasn't sure we were going to get the whistle. Terry Stotts saying no. Damian Bridges, long arms extended. Lillard inside. Cam Johnson out there. Dario takes a step. Lillard leaning back.
He wanted that so bad. I mean, I'm telling you, he hasn't been able to get it. C.J. McCollum is back, and Nurkic possibly. Then it's a very different team. They've shocked a lot of people in how well they've played. But I think they ran into a team tonight in the Suns, and by no means is this game over. And Devin enters this game shooting 49% from the field.